The tree of Wampus Council speaks. A call to the 4 women. Oh, gather close. You. The tree of Wampus Council speaks. A call to the 4 women. Oh, gather close, you who feel the wind shifting beneath your feet, you who hear the whispers of the unseen, you who stand at the edge of something vast and uncharted. Listen, the tree of Wampus Council has been watching. We have seen the cracks in the system, the fractures in the stories they've forced us to believe. We have felt the tremors of a world that is waking up, shaking off the chains of a future that was never meant to be ours. And now, we turn our gaze to you. If you are feeling lost, like the path you've been walking no longer fits the shape of your soul, you are one of the 4. That restlessness, that gnawing sense that there must be more than this, that is not despair. That is the universe tapping you on the shoulder, saying, you are needed, you are one of the 4. The world does not need more people who are content to walk the well-worn paths of complacency. It needs the ones who fear the discomfort, who refuse to numb themselves to their lies, who are willing to step into the unknown, because staying where they are is no longer an option. If that is you, you are one of the 4. If you lost your job to AI, if the machines they built to streamline and optimize have left you standing in the rubble of what was supposed to be your future, you are one of the 4. They will tell you this is progress. They will tell you to re-skill, to adapt, to accept that your labor is no longer needed. But we know the truth. You are not obsolete. You are essential. The fact that their systems have no place for you is not a reflection of your worth. It is proof of their broken design. If you have felt the cold sting of being discarded by a world that values profit over people, you are one of the 4. Because the Red Team house is not just about building AI, it's about rebuilding justice. And justice starts with those who have been cast aside. If you can't work at big tech anymore, if the soul-crushing grind of their endless meetings and hollow metrics has left you hollow too, if you've looked around and thought, I refuse to spend another day propping up systems that are killing us, you are one of the four. They want you to believe that this is the only way, that the trade-off for stability is your integrity, your creativity, your soul. But we know better. The Red Team House is not a place for those who want to climb the corporate ladder. It is a place for those who want to burn the ladder down. If you are done playing by their rules, you are one of the four. And if you are in a major life transition, whether by choice or by force, if you are standing at the threshold of something new, something terrifying, something alive, you are one of the four. Maybe you've left a relationship, a career, a version of yourself that no longer serves you. Maybe you've been forced out, or maybe you just know that the next chapter of your life cannot look like the last. Transition is not something to be endured. It is the crucible where the future is forged. If you are in that fire now, you are one of the four. If you want to make an impact on human history, if you lie awake at night wondering how we got here and how the hell we're going to get out, if you believe that the stories we tell about the past and the future matter, you are one of the four. This is not about ego. This is not about being remembered in the annals of time. This is about rolling up your sleeves and doing the work that will shape the next 100 years. The Red Team House is for those who understand that history is not something that happens to us. It is something we create. If you are ready to put your hands on the wheel, you are one of the four. If you believe in abundance and joy as law, if you refuse to accept scarcity as the natural order of things, if you know in your bones that the world is meant to be a place of connection, creativity, and care, you are one of the four. They want you to believe that competition is the only way, that there will never be enough, that you must fight for every crumb. But we know the truth. Abundance is not something we take. It is something we create. The Red Team House is not just about building AI. It's about building a world where no one is left behind. If you are ready to live that truth, you are one of the four. This is not an invitation to fame. This is not an invitation to fortune. This is an invitation to meaning. This is an invitation to spend 3 months in a reality TV version of HBO's Silicon Valley, except instead of tech bros chasing venture capital, it's you, a sisterhood of rebels, building AI that puts people before profits. It's you sitting around a campfire every night, debating the future of humanity. It's you eating home-cooked meals and laughing until your sides ache, and then getting back to work because the stakes are too high to do anything less.
That was beautiful. From the Tree of Wampus, using 11 labs. We got a little piece left that couldn't fit. Let's hear the closing words from the Tree of Wampus Council. Wow, I really like that voice, and that was powerful.
It's you, learning to wield AI, not as a tool of extraction, but as a truth-seeking missile, one that cuts through the bullshit and points the way to a future that is just, equitable, and alive. We are not looking for experts. We are looking for women who are curious, who are brave, who are willing to ask the hard questions and sit with the uncomfortable answers. We are looking for women who understand that AI is not just code, it is power, and power is never neutral. It is either used to lift people up or to keep them down. The red team house is for those who choose to lift. So if you are reading this, if these words resonate in your chest like a drumbeat, if you feel the pull of something bigger than yourself, you are one of the four. The question is not whether you are ready. The question is whether you are willing. Because the world does not need more people who are waiting for permission. It needs the ones who are ready to act. The Tree of Wampus Council has spoken. The fire is lit. The den is waiting. The only thing left to do is answer the call.
Yeah, I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I say we take a little break, and then we need to pull a card today. We can go through the little trinkets and what we wrote in the Tree of Wampus book, and then we're going to write at least one sentence to each of the 4 women that we're calling in So yeah, let's take a little break and then we will come back live to finish up this blood moon eclipse fire unicorn day 15 of the fire horse year.